So where are we heading on today's Skyhawk adventure? Well, here's a clue. We'll fly for food and beer. So, gotta have lunch, so we're going to Windsor to try one of their local delicacies, which is Windsor pizza, which uses a unique kind of cheese as well as shredded pepperoni, which is a bit weird, but it's a Windsor thing. And also, the hangar fridge, where are you? There you are. It's kind of hurting. So we're gonna drop by a few craft breweries and replenish the hangar fridge. So strap in, come along, let's go.
St. Thomas traffic, Quebec Fox Whiskey's rolling 2-1 with a southwest departure to 4,500. Full power applied and achieved.
St. Thomas traffic, X-ray Whiskey, turning mid downwind 09.
Low pressure's good, all temps are good, and airspeed's alive. Up we go.
St. Thomas traffic, Piper Cherokee Golf Hotel Bravo Echo, looking for a radio check. Passenger drop on the south.
Hotel Bravo Echo, it's Quebec Fox Whiskey, radio strength 5.
Thanks a lot, Wayne. See you there.
Yep, see you there, buddy.
And St. Thomas traffic, X-ray Whiskey, turning 09 final, full stop. Thomas traffic, Hotel Bravo Echo holding short, Alpha 27, St. Thomas. And St. Thomas traffic, X-ray Whiskey, clear all the runways. Have a good flight, Chris. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Nice out there? Yeah, it is. It's a little cloudy down that way, but I think it's dissipating now. That's good, yeah, heading to Windsor with Wayne. Have fun. Thank you.
St. Thomas traffic, Quebec Fox Whiskey's leaving the zone to the southwest, climbing through 3,200 for 4,500.
Thomas traffic, Hotel Bravo Echo, crossing 27 for immediate departure 21 with a right turnout westbound, St. Thomas.
113 Echo Juliet, 4 miles to the south, inbound for runway 26.
Traffic in the St. Thomas area, Gulf Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey is a 172, 7 to the southwest of St. Thomas Airport, climbing 3,700 to 4,500 southwest bound. So our true airspeed's 95 knots and our ground speed's only 76, so that's a pretty good headwind, but nonetheless, we've got lots of fuel and a beautiful day, so a few extra minutes to get there is no biggie. do have one plane just below us that shows -30, so that means they're 3,000 feet below us. So they're of no concern, but nonetheless, it's nice to know they're there. As you can see, to the left we've got broken clouds that extend out over Lake Erie. But then we look to the other side, we've just got a few clouds. And then it clears out soon thereafter, so we'll just keep an eye on things, and if the deck seems to start to fill in, then we'll just descend down below it and continue on our way.
On frequency in the London area, this is Castana, Golf X-ray Sierra India. We're approximately 1 nautical mile to the south of Intone. We're doing a simulated cross-country from London to Alton. 3,500 feet.
So you can see off the nose that on our course, the clouds are thinning out quite a bit as we head towards our call-up waypoint, which will be Bell River. That's to the east of Windsor. So we should be good. Stay at this altitude until we have to drop. Traffic to the west of St. Thomas, Gulf Quebec, Foxtrot Whiskey is a 172 over the town of West Lorne, 4,500 westbound. See, our indicated speed is 95 knots. Our true air speed's 103, and our ground speed is only 2. So that's a pretty good tailwind, or pretty good headwind. And then we look down here, the second G5 gives us the upper winds. So it's showing that the wind at our altitude is giving us 22 knots from 240 degrees. So that's a pretty good stiff wind. Hopefully, with any luck, we'll get a tailwind for the ride home. So the plan for this flight is we're going to fly to Windsor, and the fine folks at Great Lakes FBO there have a courtesy van we can borrow. So we're going to land. My buddy Chris is coming in behind. We'll borrow the courtesy van, go into town, and get a little bit of all the Windsor delicacies to bring home. So we're going to stop for Windsor Pizza, which is kind of a unique, weird thing that they have shredded pepperoni and a particular brand of cheese that nobody else uses. As well, they have a few good craft breweries. The hangar fridge is getting a little depleted, so I'm going to go replenish it while we're on our visit of Windsor, and then I'm going to stop and pick up some donuts at Steimar's, which is a bakery. It's been in Windsor forever. So all in all, it'll be probably just over an hour to get there with the headwind, and then the ride home should be 40 minutes or something like that. But all in all, pretty darn good day, and at the end of the day, we've got our bellies full and the hangar fridge is full, so it's a win-win. Traffic in the area of Ridgetown, Gulf of Quebec, Foxtrot Whiskey is a 172, 5 to the north of Ridgetown, 4,500 westbound. Off our right's the little village of Thamesville, which is just north of Ridgetown, by about 10 nautical miles. But you can see that to the north is much clearer than to the south, just because the sun shining through the haze has made it so visibility is substantially reduced to the south. A fair bit in the distance, but that's Uriot and the Rondeau Bay that's out there that you can see.
So we're just going up to Chatham, which is the largest community that's between St. Thomas and Windsor, or London and Windsor. But the claim to fame in Chatham is that they invented Hawaiian pizza. So there's a restaurant in town called the Satellite Restaurant, still open. And many, many years ago, they have the claim to fame of coming up with Hawaiian pizza. Some people love it, some people hate it. Straight ahead we've got the Lake St. Clair, and our call-up point is going to be Bell River, which is a community on the south side of Lake St. Clair. That'll be 16 nautical miles away from our destination airport, so I'm just going to start preparing for going in there. So So on ForeFlight, going to bring up the Windsor page. Their ATIS for weather is 134.5, so we'll plug that in. So 134.5. Tower will be 124.7, so we'll get that ready. And then once we talk to ground, or once we talk to tower, then at some point we'll put the ground in the standby, which is 121.7. And we look at the taxiway diagram. Once we get our ATIS, we'll figure out what runway to expect. But I'll see if we can pick it up now.
Windsor weather information echo, weather at 1500 Zulu, wind 1807, variable 120 to 190 degrees, visibility 9, sky conditions few, 1200, temperature 26, 2.23, altimeter 3008. IFR approach, RNAV, ILS runway 25, advise Detroit on 134.3 of requested approach on initial contact. VFR arrival and departure runway to be assigned by ATC. Flow control in effect for Toronto Pearson, Riverside descent area not active, advise ATC on initial contact, give information echo.
Okay, so we got information echo. Chances are we're going to be given runway 25, which works just fine. We'll probably get straight in for 25, but at the end of the day, it's whatever works for the controller. So we've got our initial weather, but when we get closer, we'll listen to it again just in case it changed, because it's quite normal for the weather to change more than its standard schedule of one weather report per hour. So as we approach Windsor, there's a lot of airspace we have to take into account, and the main one is that for the Detroit area, they have a terminal control area that extends into Canada that affects us, so we've got to make sure we descend and stay below that, unless we were actually going into Detroit. So we will plan for that. The first step of it is we have to be below 6,000 feet, and we plan on making our first call at 4,500, so it shouldn't be a problem. We'll start a descent then to whatever the controller asks, and then we'll head in. And
our traffic, Windsor, Steimar Star Golf, Indy Mike Whiskey. Currently over the town of Leamington, 2,500 feet. We'll be working in the vicinity of Leamington for the next 15 minutes. Indy Mike Whiskey.
On-road traffic in the Windsor area, Gulf Quebec Fox Whiskey is 172 at the east end of Lake St. Clair, 4,500. Heading to Windsor, first call-up point will be Bell River, and then we'll start a descent for Windsor after Bell River, Gulf Quebec Fox Whiskey.
Golf Quebec Fox Whiskey, Indy Mike Whiskey.
I'll go ahead for Quebec Fox Whiskey.
Yeah, you're coming into Great Lakes Site.
That's correct.
John, right here, just parked in front of the centerline hangar on the ramp, please.
In front of the centerline hangar? I've been in there before. I know your main hangar. Is that different than the centerline hangar?
It'll say centerline right on the front of the hangar there. So this is on the other side of a Great Lakes, between the museum and up.
Okay, copy that. We'll look for that hangar across from Great Lakes. Thanks.
We'll be back shortly.
Sounds good. Sounds like you're up having fun too.
Just doing a flight test right now on a D-40. Okay, you can't miss it. It's about 50 feet north of Great Lakes.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Well, that's kind of helpful. The guy who's the person I spoke to at the FBO, John, is apparently also a flight instructor or examiner. So gave me my instructions. Instead of parking in front of their standard hangar that they have, apparently there's one called Centerline.
4,000 below, just to the south of Shed itself, up to the lake.
So we'll figure that one out when we get there.
Traffic in the area of Vanix, this is Golf Foxtrot Oscar at 2,500 feet. Tracking northbound for a simulated diversion to Centralia. Golf Foxtrot off.
As the belly cam is probably picking up, the shoreline of Lake St. Clair is just beautiful. Sandy beaches all along. It's like a little hidden gem in Ontario that, honestly, before I lived in southwest Ontario, I had no idea that there was this much beach in Ontario. So we're coming up on 2 nautical miles away from our checkpoint, which is Bell River, so I'm going to listen to the ATIS again, confirm it's still echo. If it's changed, then we'll get that information, and then we'll call the tower and learn what we're doing.
to 190 degrees, visibility 9, sky conditions few, 1,200, temperature 26, 2.23, altimeter 3008. IFR approach, RNAV, ILS runway 25, advise Detroit on 134.3 of requested approach on initial contact. VFR arrival and departure runway to be assigned by ATC. Full control in effect for Toronto Pearson, Riverside descent area not active, advise ATC on initial contact, give information echo.
Echo it is. Windsor Tower, Cessna 172, Gulf Quebec, Foxtrot Whiskey with Echo.
Gulf Quebec, Foxtrot Whiskey, Windsor Tower, squawk ident, say intentions and altitude.
Ident, and we're at 4,500, starting our descent for Windsor over Bell River, inbound for full stop.
Quebec, Foxtrot Whiskey, roger, runway 25, wind 200 at 6, altimeter 3004. Follow the shoreline, you're cleared straight in, report 2 miles final.
Follow the shoreline, report straight in, and report 2 mile final, Quebec Fox Whiskey base.
And Quebec Fox Whiskey Tower, what was your last point of departure today?
Last point of departure was CYQS St. Thomas.
Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, thank you, and you're identified.
That's us, Whiskey, thanks. So landing 25, so we'll plan to exit Foxtrot, and then we'll probably get Foxtrot, Gulf Echo to Great Lakes.
Golf Lake Victor Tower identified, say altitude.
1,000, Golf Lake Victor. Windsor ground, Foxtrot Echo Charlie Papa with information echo.
Foxtrot Echo Charlie Papa, Windsor ground.
Windsor ground, Foxtrot Echo Charlie Papa is at Journey Air requesting taxi and instructions for a VFR departure to the southeast.
Echo Charlie Papa ground, runway 25, wind 200 at 6, altimeter 3004. Taxi by Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 30, Hotel, India, contact tower 124.7, holding short.
Echo Charlie Papa.
So just to the left of us, on the shoreline there, that's the city of Windsor, and the other side of the river off our nose is Detroit. So we're going westbound right now, so if you're in Windsor and you want to go to Detroit, you actually go north, even though you're going into the U.S. Some people find that weird, but that's just the way it is. And they're turning, gentle turn to line up with the runway.
Tower, Romeo Oscar Papa is on the left downwind for runway 25, requesting stop and go.
Romeo Oscar Papa, tower, turn on early base, you're number 1.
Romeo Oscar Papa.
Windsor Tower, Piper Cherokee, Golf Hotel Bravo, Echo with Echo.
Golf Hotel Bravo Echo Windsor Tower squawk identity, intentions and altitude.
Just identified, Piper Cherokee inbound from Windsor, full stop, just 5 miles east of Bell River, descending to 3,200.
Hotel Bravo Echo Tower, runway 25, wind 210 at 7, altimeter 3004. Follow the shoreline, you're cleared straight in, we'll report 2 miles final.
We'll follow the shoreline and report wind 2 miles final. Hotel Bravo Echo.
And Hotel Bravo Echo Tower, what was your last point of departure today?
Last point of departure is St. Thomas, CYQS.
Hotel Bravo Echo Tower, thank you, identified.
Copy, Hotel Bravo Echo.
I go bring the speed back.
Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower number 2, following a 172 on a tight left base.
Quebec Fox Whiskey's looking, and we're just going to start slowing up now for some spacing too.
Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, speed your discretion, spacing's fine right now, but if you'd like to bring it back, that's approved.
Quebec Fox Whiskey next.
Romeo Oscar Papa Tower, wind 200 at 6, cleared touch and go, runway 25.
I think he called stop and go.
Romeo Oscar Papa.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Windsor Tower, Quebec Fox Whiskey is 1.5 mile final, 25.
Quebec Fox Whiskey Tower, traffic is on the roll, wind 200 at 7, clear to land, runway 25.
Clear land 25, Quebec Fox Whiskey.
Tower, Diamond Star Golf, India Mike Whiskey with Echo.
Golf India Mike Whiskey Windsor Tower squawk guidance, say intentions and altitude.
India Mike Whiskey level 2,500 inbound on land.
India Mike Whiskey Tower, runway 25, wind 190 at 8, altimeter 3004, cleared left base, runway 25.
Cleared left base 253040, India Mike Whiskey.
November Echo Mike Grand, continue taxi Foxtrot, cross runway 30, Hotel, India, contact tower 124.7, holding short.
Windsor ground, November Echo Mike, 403, can cross Echo now.
Hotel Bravo Echo Tower, continue down to Foxtrot, exit onto Foxtrot, contact ground, correction, Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, continue down to Foxtrot, exit onto Foxtrot, contact ground 121.7.
Quebec Fox Whiskey, exit Foxtrot, contact ground 21.7.
November Echo Mike Ground, continue taxi Golf Foxtrot, cross runway 30, Hotel, India, contact tower 124.7, holding short.
November Echo Mike, roger, and we'll be good for the intersection takeoff at India.
Thank you.
Tower Hotel Bravo Echo is about a 2 mile final.
Hotel Bravo Echo Tower, traffic exiting Foxtrot, wind 170 at 9, clear to land, runway 25.
Clear to land, Hotel Bravo Echo.
Romeo Oscar Papa Tower, extend downwind, I'll advise the base turn. turn, you're number 2. You're following a Cherokee on a 3-mile final.
Looking for the traffic, Romeo Oscar Papa. The ground process Tomahawk, Golf Number Zulu Yankee, with information, echo.
India Mike Whiskey Tower, plan to join about a 4-mile west base to final, please.
Lock.
India Mike Whiskey Tower, plan to join about a 4-mile left base to final, please.
Allow final, India Mike Whiskey.
Windsor ground, Quebec, Fox Whiskey on Foxtrot, request Great Lakes.
November Echo Mike Tower, maintain well right as you taxi. There will be opposite direction traffic on Foxtrot.
Moving to the right, November Echo Mike.
Quebec Fox Whiskey Grand, taxi by Foxtrot, cross runway 30 and Golf, maintain well right as you taxi. There will be opposite direction traffic on Foxtrot.
Taxi Foxtrot, cross 30. Keep to the right for oncoming traffic, and then Golf to Echo for Great Lakes, Quebec Fox Whiskey. One down, 2 breweries to go. Brewery 2 done. Time to go to number 3. There we are, brewery number 3. We're all done. Here we are at the next stop, Antonio's for authentic Windsor pizza. Next stop's Steimar's for donuts. Here we are, last stop in Windsor, Steimar Donuts.
Foxtrot Whiskey Tower at India, line up and wait, runway 25.
Runway 25 in India, Quebec Fox Whiskey.
And Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, runway length remaining from intersection India, 5,670 feet. Are you able to depart from that intersection?
From the intersection of fine, Quebec Fox Whiskey.
Roger. And Hotel Bravo Echo Ground, runway length remaining from intersection India, 5,670 feet. Are you able to depart from the intersection?
Yep, absolutely able. Hotel Bravo Echo.
Roger, thanks. Quebec Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, left turn out after departure. Follow the 401 eastbound, clear the zone. Not above 2,500 feet in the zone. Wind 200 at 9 from India, clear takeoff runway 25.
Clear takeoff 25, follow the 401, and not above 2,500 in the zone. Quebec Fox Whiskey.
X-ray Romeo Uniform Tower identified, say altitude.
Carrying uniform, 1,300 feet.
Roger, thanks.
Go, full power. All pressure's good. All temps are good. Airspeed's alive. And up we go. Well, here we are. Disaster averted. We got a good selection back.